G'day all. Well, at long last, I finally got one of these Gpz7000 detectors to do a bit of a test on. But I'm going to do it out in the field. But yeah, very interesting gadget. There you go, the Gpz7000. I'm going to put this up against modified 45, modified 5000. I don't want that on anyway. There we go, it's shut down. Screen looks a bit ropey. It's got a protective bit of plastic on there that's coming off. But yeah, that's the beast. I'll tell you one thing. I put my arm into this and my first thing is, my God, you have to be built like a bloody gorilla to operate this thing. It is so heavy. It will wear your joints out. It'll break your shoulder joints, your elbow joints. I never felt anything like this in my life. Even a 25-inch coil on a GP weighs less than this. This is unbelievable. It's a 14-inch coil, and the amount of torsional twisting it's putting on my arm, it's extremely hard to hold this. In my humble opinion, this detector, I think it weighs somewhere around about 3.1 kilos. But my God, what a bloody dead weight. Very heavy. I can't get over the heaviness of it. I think I'd only be able to swing this thing for half an hour. And, you know, I've been prospecting for 30 years. I've swung some big coils, and that's only a 14. A little detector like, you know, I mean, God, this thing, it's a 5000. I mean, God, it's light as a feather. It's nothing compared to that. Hang on. Let's see what we've got. I'm picking it up, feeling the weight. Oh, yeah. It is so heavy. It's so heavy. Anyway, I'm going to put this one here up against this one on some very hot ground. I'll be doing it tomorrow, which is Saturday. And we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, that's a 5000. And oopsies. There you go. This has got new front end subboard in it and variable gain. I've gone away from using those dial pots. They're too flimsy. They're Chinese and flimsy. Gone to using Alps pots, which are Japanese. They're only single turn, but doesn't make any difference. All you got to do is set the set point to get rid of the ground noise, and away you go. Makes it easier anyway. But yeah, I'm absolutely astounded at the weight of that. I did pick one of these up when they first came out. It was Wedderburn, I think it was, and I put it straight down then too. But yeah, my God, no, I'm really amazed at how heavy it is. Comparing it when you've got the GPX there against this, yeah, I think this thing here, I think you need that to swing it. If you weren't using that for your other arm, I think your arm would drop off. That's a shocker. But look at it, it's how thick everything is. I mean, I don't know if it's a factory skid plate or not, but it's got all these holes in it. What's it for? What, filled up with dirt? I really don't know. The other thing I noticed too, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, to me, I wouldn't have done it. But look where the coil connector is, right in the middle. And the way it goes up the shaft. I mean, from an ergonomic point of view, it's probably okay. But I know with coil cables, the continual bending, if it's getting flexed, it will start breaking the strands of wire. And basically, it's unrepairable. You can't solder it because once you do, you're putting a metallic target in the middle of the coil. So I don't like that. That stress point here, because it's loose in that, but it I don't know if you can see that. You can't really see it, but bendy. I wouldn't do that too many times. I would do it up and leave it in the position that it should be used in prospecting. I would not let that bend too many times. It's bad enough on the coils, you know, GPX coils, but even so, these are stepped right out, and you can see that, you know, you got a huge amount of lead length there. So when you bend it, it's not bending on a point. It's a far better idea. They should have stuck with that. I suppose it looks sexy, but it's going to fail. Eventually it'll fail. These fail anyway. These waterproof glands in here cut through the outside braid and make the coil fail. I think they probably went away from that. I think, yeah, they've still got this, on this one it has, and it will cut through the cable. It's just the pressure of that O-ring there pushing against the very fine strands, about 0.12 of a mil, I think they are, and it breaks them. And when it happens, the coil goes noisy. You don't get enough current into the coil. You lose depth, you lose sensitivity, and you're losing your braid. When it happens, it goes noisy. But yeah, that's my first impressions. Well, second impressions of this thing. But out in the field, we'll see how it goes. I'll be going to the test site up the road, which is quite warm ground. It's in the middle of the goldfields, and yeah, we'll do a proper video of it all and document every aspect and see how it all pans out. Anyway, that's all for now. Catch us later.